Hey, how y'all doing out there this morning? I'm a little sick, so forgive my voice. I've been coughing a lot. Anyway, y'all all been seeing what's going on with Assange, Julian Assange getting arrested over there in the UK, and Ecuador pulled his little visa card there, wouldn't let him be an asylum seeker because he was just really an asshole in their compound in their building. And he cleaned up after his cat. He rode his skateboard all over their floors. He really pissed them off. He's kind of a rude, crude, shrewd type of person. But the one thing that Julian Assange did was, back from the Iraq War, when he was a kid, he has been digging in those computers. He has been finding certain things out there that are being kept from us, we the people of the world, not just we the people of America. But since it was dealing with an American war, he dug deep. He found out a lot of evil things we were doing, and he put them out there on the net. And for that, I applaud Julian Assange as a truth seeker, or just somebody that's a pain in the ass to the world governments. How about that? I appreciate you, Julian Assange, for being an asshole to the New World Order. So thank you for doing that. Now, maybe you should have cleaned up after your cat and you still be in that Ecuadorian embassy. But now you say, well, Bill, you got, what the truth about Julian Assange and why Trump lied about Wikileaks. Well, Trump lied about it because the information on Wikileaks is true. Hillary Clinton was a crook. Trump was not talking about nothing but WikiLeaks and their 30,000 emails, and he knew everything from the get-go. That was his buddy while he was getting elected. He talked fine about Julian Assange. He talked many, many times about WikiLeaks. But now that they've arrested the man, they're going to demonize the man. They're also going to use the man to shut down free thinkers. They're going to have the man shut down video bloggers, video vloggers, opinion stations, truthers, journalists. There's fixing to be a big attack on journalism around the world. Assange did help out a lot of people in this way. He did keep truthful information out there for people to keep up with, to show what's going on. So like I said, you take away his he's a narcissist, y'all, by the way. He loves to be worshipped. But like I said, he's a truther. He stood apart from everybody else. He did take a chance. He did get scared. He ran, and who wouldn't? I would too. If I found out a bunch of information and I put it out there and I knew that the governments were after me and they turned Bradley Manning into a girl and all these other people that told on the government, I'd be scared too. The thing is, he could have kept his place there in the Ecuadorian embassy if he'd have just been a good guest. But fine, here we are. Assange is in jail. Trump saying he don't know nothing about WikiLeaks. I don't know nothing about WikiLeaks. I don't know nothing about WikiLeaks, y'all. But fine, because Trump ain't huge and Julian Assange ain't huge. What's huge is the truth. Who's going to step in? Who's going to come out on the dark web? Who's going to come out and do what Assange was doing? Because that's the next point. Assange's name became the talking point of truth. He was something to back things up on. This was a place to go look for information. Now, the tricky thing about Assange is I can't figure out what information he showed us and what information he didn't show us. What's true and what's not true. But I know that he put himself out there, and now Trump's denying knowing him because he used him during the election process and pretty much all since he's been elected as a source of information on Hillary or the Democratic Party or Russiagate or anything else out there. So it can't be good for information on one thing and not good for information on another. So y'all keep watching this as we go along. Look how over in Europe they already have Article 13. They're censoring things that are being said. They're going to start censoring here. They had the biggest mouthpiece out there for truthers in custody. You won't ever see him again, Assange. They're going to take that and use him as an excuse to shut down other media. And that's my point. So that's why your boy Trump is denying knowing them or not knowing anything about WikiLeaks. That's why most of the information we're getting about this is coming from the UK and not the USA. So think about that as well. This is Australia's boy. They seem to love him or hate him like we do, but he has rights as a human being, but there's not going to be any court process for him, y'all. They have what they need to fully put the hammer down on censoring what people like me and millions of other people, that we see things, we put them together, we put them out here. They don't want that anymore. They don't want free-thinking human beings. They don't want free people. Matter of fact, y'all, they ain't wanting people at all. But here's the thing. Even though I do foresee a big shutdown, a big censoring of the truth, we the people have always been able to communicate with each other word of mouth in our communities. We don't need this stinking ass internet, y'all. We don't even need a telephone or the U.S. mail. You got a neighbor next door. You got a neighborhood you live in. You live in a town. You live in a city. It's time to get off this net and start talking to each other. I love doing it. I love to meet new people. I love to sit down around a fire or just over a beer, whatever. Just sit down and talk and say, hey, what's going on? How do you feel about this? What's going on with this? We've got to get back our brotherhood. We've got to start working on our unity as we sit here and watch this crazy weather. We watch crazy things on the TV. We see truthers getting taken out. We see people demonized for telling on bad, evil governments and things going on around the world. It shows you once again, y'all, we are all we have. We the people are we the people. And that's one of the most feared things the New World Order has ever stared upon, is the power of we the people. That's why they keep us divided. That's why they use people like Assange to filter information to us, to give us just enough information to keep us divided even further. That's why opinions are the new truth, and liberties and rights are and legalities are the new right, and not the right or wrong. So we really got to pay attention to our brotherhood now. Everyone around you, black, white, male, female, yellow, red, I don't care. That's your brother. That's your sister. This is our source of information. This is our tribe, and we speak to each other. No matter, they can't take one of us because they can't take all of us. You see what I mean now about strength in numbers? You see what I mean now in a tribe? A tribe takes care of tribe. Group thinkers only take care of their little parroting opinions. We take care of each other, y'all. So it's time to take care of each other. Big time. So step away from the lies. Step away from the things that make you hate. Step away from anything that makes you look at your brother or your sister as the enemy. Because there is an enemy out there, but it ain't nowhere near you. I promise you that. It's over there, unless you live near D.C. Anyway, I love y'all. I just want you to know the truth about what's going on. Assange is done. There went a good wealth of information. I don't know who's going to step in his shoes. Trump lies about knowing them because they know that this man has told the truth. They don't want to legitimize him. They just want him to dry up and blow away. But here we are, we the people, and we can speak about what we want, and they can't shut that down, y'all. Sure, they can shut down the internet. They can stop the phone calls, but they'll never be able to stop we the people. You and me, my brothers and sisters. They'll never stop us from talking. Bet that. I love y'all. Pay attention to what's going on. Crazy times, but amazing times. We're living through a wild part of history. So if you can't be excited about nothing else, be excited about that, because this is amazing. It's cruel, it's ugly, but it's amazing. And it's never before happened, so pay attention. And guess what? Anything that is coming, we will be the change. We will be the ones that rebuild after all this happens. Think about that. You're really going to need your brother beside you then. Peace. I love y'all, and don't live in fear.